everybody. I'm going to try to record this in a slightly different format today to see if it takes up more of the screen. It's a little bit after 6 a.m. and I am out and about because I have got to take Tuffy and Brown Sugar to the vet this morning. Try to get to the bottom of what's going on with them. And luckily the storms are missing us right now because I'm not really confident in those two horses' ability to load on a trailer. And even though we practice with them, it's different when you need them to load. And also the other complicating factor is they are from two different herds and they are both the bottom horse in that herd. So I'm concerned about the dynamic on the trailer, and I've been thinking about it all night, most of yesterday. I think what I'm going to do is Brown Sugar tends to be the more cranky of the two, and sorry, I'm moving stuff around in my truck here. Tends to be the more cranky of the two, so I'm going to try putting her on the front and closing the slant on her, and then putting Tuffy in the back and leaving her open loose, because my trailer will hold 3 horses. So if I leave the second slant open, it'll give Tuffy a little bit more room. Plus, if Tuffy were in the front, she would be shut up on the side where her eye, I think, is bothering her. So that would be a double problem, I think. So I'm going to hook the trailer up and head over to try to load them up. I really hope we get some answers on Tuffy's eye today. I'm kind of worried, like I said. I'm worried about what we're going to find out. And I mean, there could be a number of things wrong. There could be something, it could be something simple, or it could be something, you know, not so simple. So, yeah, so y'all get to come along on that journey a little bit today. I don't know how much video I will take at the actual vet clinic, but we'll see. Okay. You're all right, baby.
Veterinary orthopedic manipulation, and like a good chiropractor can adjust at 1/40th to 1/60th of a second. This one adjusts at 1/160th of a second. Mm-hmm. But if there's not any force to it, it's speed, just to beat the muscle reflex. The other thing is it puts energy into the nerves, and the energy into the nerve, it'll overfire, and that's where, like on her, she had a couple, I don't know if I'll do it again, but right there, see how her whole body turns? Yeah. Now, look how little that is. You want to put your finger on that?
Sure. Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, but how it reads through her whole body, and that's supposedly a nerve shutdown, and therefore it overreacts because it has a whole bunch of pent-up energy. But that's where it's kind of like acupuncture too. But it will adjust without over-adjusting like you can with hands. That you don't need it as much. And it's kind of one of them. I've been to 3 chiropractic schools, and that one I was not a believer in, but at my house it made me a believer.
Okay. So is this thing basically the same thing?
No, it just breaks down the connective tissue.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So that's where the muscles have healed up wrong, and now you're fixing them?
Yeah. Well, your joints out's probably not this much, and it's leaning on one side of the bone and mashing the nerve. You push it in. If it's been out a long time, it's got little fingers of connective tissue adhering it. You push it in, those fingers will pull it back out.
Right.
And that's where, on a bad one, you adjust them once every 7 to 10 days for 3 times, and that'll get you the most benefit out of it. And this one is kind of like a vibrator. it shakes a little farther to break down scar tissue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was she pretty out in her neck?
Yeah, her neck was a little sore, and she's real sore back there. And that's where I want to get her rolled 3 times. That the rolling or fixes are fine.
And she's always had neck issues since we've had her. I feel like somebody laughed with her and drug her on a truck. We can't put anything over her ears. We've got to tie it behind her ears. Easy girl. Good girl.
Yeah, after a while they figure out it feels good and they quit fidgeting around.
Good girl. Good girl. Oh, oh.
Back again with back rolling. Okay. What's she doing? Just her back. Like a 3-year-old kid. If I let him get away with something a little bit. Then I want you rear it. And I want you front end to walk through. That was a little bit ready. That ain't gonna work.
She's a gorgeous thing.
See, that's right there is what she's looking at. Okay, well, we're back from the vet now, and we got a good report on both the horses. Tuffy, it appeared, may have gotten hit in the head, which sounds terrible, but probably it inflamed her optic nerve. And it's getting better because her pupils were reactive to light. But she's still acting like she can't quite see, but her vision is improving. So something happened. Probably, who knows what horses do to themselves out in the field. Brown sugar, it's what we suspected all along. Her back is weak because she's a little bit long backed and she needs to be strengthened. She needs some strength training, basically. And we can do that. So we got about as good a report as we could have hoped for on both the horses, other than just nothing happening at all. So yeah, so now I'm going to go eat something because I'm really hungry because I've been up since 5 o'clock. And then we're going to go do some junkin at Bargains Galore on 64 with Miss Betsy. Here we are. This is Miss Betsy over here. And we are headed to Bargains Galore on 64. We have got our junkin boxes because we are set for junkin. And we are headed out to Bargains Galore on 64. Except we're not going to be those stupid people that stop in the middle of the road like some people do. So here we go.
And we each have
Junkin is hungry work.
Free route 44 drinks with the food purchase.
So we're getting us some Sonic drinks and a snack.
Do you just want the drinks, or do you actually want something to eat with them?
I want a Junior Deluxe cheeseburger with ketchup and all the vegetables. Can you hear me?
Did you get that with Deborah's?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
And she wants a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
And for mine, I'd like a Route 44 unsweet.
They know us here. That's why we're talking to them like this.
And a small French fry.
And it's all together.
Alrighty, and you're going to pay for it all together?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Anything else for you
No.
today?
That's it.
Alrighty, it's going to be $3.48. We'll have that right out to you when it's done.
Thank you.
They know us here. Trying not to be an idiot about crossing the road here. Oh, this is looking optimistic. I like those headboards. We're making our way along here looking at good stuff, and we're stopping here because this is the woodworking place that used to be one of my college physics professors, Mr. Wilcutt, so we're going to stop and look at his stuff. He's got some good prices on these windows.
That makes some
Yeah.
cute little
Does that say
frames.
3? Is that all he wants for that?
This one's 15 because it's got the wire and stuff in it. It's 10. Really looks like a brand new.
Cool. Because I take one of those and stretch pieces of old quilts across the back and hang up.
Yeah, you could.
Grab that. He makes these chess sets and these boxes.
You don't think that?
Furniture over there. Well, here's my best find so far. It's a clover iron. It's got variable temp on it. I've got one that's just one temp. It's got a little cooling stand and everything on it. So I'll take it for $3. We're eating lunch. Junkin is hungry. This is Jose's International Cafe. Used to be, I don't know what it used to be. I'll have to ask Miss Betsy. Put Miss Betsy on the spot. What did this used to be? You just told me. It's an interesting story. Now that you're eating.
Yes, now I have something. This building is maybe, it's either this one or one next to it that was, the front part was the train station where you bought tickets to go on the train, and the back was a beauty shop that had a lady who went back to Tech when she was an older lady, but became a 4th grade teacher.
Yeah, she was my 4th grade teacher.
Yeah, and became a good 4th grade teacher at Atkins Elementary School.
So they used to buy tickets here instead of at the depot?
Yes, there was a ticket
Counter here? Okay,
Mhm.
all right. It's happy hour.
No, Route 44 unsweet tea with lemon and extra ice.
Well, the coal train is coming through. There's a place called Coal Hill where they still mine coal out of the ground, and there's a coal-fired plant over at Redfield and at Newport. So I got caught behind the coal by the coal train, leaving Miss Betsy. The coal train is coming by. Oh, it's a short one today, so that's good. We had a good day at Bargains Galore. We're going to start again in the morning and go the opposite direction. Had a lot of fun, bought lunch. Now I'm going to go home and feed and water. And I'm going to rest for a little while because I didn't sleep very good last night. So the train's gone by, so I will check back in with y'all. So here's my haul today from Bargains Galore on 64. I spent a grand total of $30 today. Okay. I got this cool window frame. I have some old quilts that are damaged. So what I do is I cut the good sections out of them and stretch them on this frame and hang them on the wall. So that's an old window frame. Then I found this basket, and it's got a little bit of damage to it that I can fix. This is the second one of these I have found lately. It's a basket that's decorated. It's like cross-stitched on the basket. So I thought that was cute. This is a really cool tray. This is my most expensive purchase at $6. Okay, it's got some really cool, I think those are painted on there, but whatever, it's a cool silver tray. I got this picture is probably just a home interiors picture, but I liked it because of the bunny rabbits and the farm theme. I got this cool cake stand at the Catholic Hall. I got this little footed candy dish, which may not be old, but I liked it anyway. I have an Arkansas themed Christmas tree, so I got this. I got the little variable temperature iron, flat iron. I got this cute little purse. It's an old school little vintage purse. It's in really great shape. I think I paid $1 for that. I'm not sure. Paid $1, I think, for this little purse. Okay. Then I got these books. This is a really old mammals field guide, Field Book of North American Mammals. And what I think is cool about it is this man wrote notes in there about the animals that he had seen, which I thought was really cool. Wrote some different notes in here as he was studying these. I got another one of these. I have one of these, but I thought it'd be cool to have another one. This is the book that came, the original manual that came with the Presto pressure counters. I got this little book, Sunny Meadow Stories. This is a little kid's book, which has got some sweet little stories about little animals in it. My favorite book, which has some nice little poems about farm life and countryside and all that stuff, and about farming. A holiday book of Christmas feasts and festivals. This is an old library book. It's got stories about different Christmas traditions. This looked like a neat little story. It's called My Dad's a Birdman. And I read through parts of it, and I thought it was really a cute little story. Then my favorite book that I got today, these two favorite books. The first one was Otis the Tractor, how the little tractor saved the day on a farm. And then this one is a beautiful bird guide. I think I paid $2 for this, and what sold me on it are these gorgeous illustrations. Aren't those amazing? Look at those. Those are some beautiful illustrations in this bird book. And sure, the dust jacket's a little tattered, but I don't care. I think it's a neat old book. I didn't even look at the publishing date on it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. 1955. 1955. So I think that's just really cool. I was tickled. That guy had a set of really cool books about birds, but they were leather bound, he said, and he was wanting probably more for them than I'm willing to pay. But I might go back tomorrow and see if he's still got them. But anyway, so those are my junkin finds for him today. So I'm pretty tickled about that. And I'll pack my box back in the car and we'll go again tomorrow. Well, the dogs are all checking me out where I went by the Adkins Pet Rescue booth today and visited with one of their new rescues. She's a Great Dane. She's really sweet. I forget what her name is, but she's a pretty girl. Hi, Lucky. So that pretty much is going to sum up today. I'm not going to do much for the rest of the night. I'm going to kind of lay low and rest up, and fed and watered and took care of everybody. I may work on some sewing or some crocheting later tonight. The cat's knocked something over there. But anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed these Vlogust posts. Hopefully this new format that I filmed in works a little bit better and it takes up more of the screen and looks nicer. So I'm going to call it a night, I think, tonight. Willie, I don't want to kiss you right now. I love you, but I don't want to kiss you right now. Lucky's just laying there being a good boy. And Wally's sitting right here. They're all just wanting on top of me because I was gone most of the day. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing good and have a good night. And so hopefully we'll check back in with you tomorrow. So until then, be good to each other and take care of each other. And peace out, y'all. Bye.